Hello, welcome back. Today we'll install this GX AXS Upgrade kit. Alright. So, first things first, we open. See the contents, manual, papers, this is actually a cool coaster. I'll use this. Put it there, put this away. This one we might actually need. We'll need this for later. This one we won't need because we'll put it on the matchmaker. We'll put it directly on my brake lever. Okay. So first things first, we need to pair. We need to pair that with this. Okay, let's put this aside. Okay, so first things first, we don't need this, but let me show you what this is. So this is an upgrade for this pad because this thing feels unnatural. It is unnatural. So when we put this in, this is supposed to make it feel like the traditional levers that we have. So we'll put that in. Okay, first things first, we take the battery, which I have already charged, and we have to put this in here. The best thing to do this is from the back. There's a tab here, you pull it out, it comes out easily. Open this up, pull this out, and then stick the battery in. There's only one way you can put this in. You cannot screw this up. Lock it in, that's good. Now, to pair this to, hold this, that should blink. There we go. And then go on to this one, hold it, it should blink rapidly, there. And then tap this again, and pairing should be completed. We can try this out by clicking on the paddles, and there we go, it's alive. See it here. Okay, that's almost outboard, inboard. There we go in. Alright. Okay, next thing, we want to take this off. So you can take this off just by unscrewing this screw here. This thing came with this toolkit, this multi-tool. So let's see if there's something here for that. Let's see. Does that look like this outfit? Okay, what is it? Pin this out. It's there. We'll put this to the side. And I think there's a spring here somewhere. So we'll see where it pops up. Yeah, there's a spring there inside, if you see that. So best be careful. Not get that flying away. So next part is just put this in to the spring. Line it up, and then screw it back in. That's one screw. Okay, so that's that. Now this is gonna go under my brake levers. This is gonna go Now this feels like the traditional ones that we have. So again, ships. This one would shift up, all the way out. This one swing. See that? Okay. Now let's put this on the bike. Okay, so today we'll install the AXS kit on my Santa Cruz. First thing we need to do is we need to take out the old levers, the old derailleur, and we need to take out the wires, and then we'll also switch the chain to the nice gold chain. So let's go. Okay, so we need to take this off. That's done. I'm gonna put this in. Each goes. So I need to move this part to here. Too close here. I think I need some extra spacers here. It's either that or we have to use the stock and put it on the bar itself. We'll keep it like that for now because I hold my handlebars here, so that is actually pretty good to me, for me. Okay, next thing we need to do, we need to take this off and the wires. But first, we need to take up the chain. Now, I thought I had a chain breaker, but turns out I don't. So I have to do this the hard way. There we go. I should wear gloves, I know. But we'll keep that chain there because we need that for sizing up the other chain. Okay. Okay, so I just put on my gloves. Next thing we need to take this off. First thing we need to take off this cable end. Slides right off. Just put it there. And then we need to undo this screw here. This is a T25. Stick it in there and then do it the other way. Okay. That should allow you to pull the cable off. And the ferrule just went flying out. Just like that. So cables out. Take your 6mm or not. Take the 8mm and still not. What the hell? Okay, it's actually a 5. Let's get the new one. You have to make sure it's in the most outboard position. So, okay. Outboard means it's on the hardest gear. Again, stretch it out. Lock it in. You do not need to put grease in here nor there. This is as per SRAM. If anyone tells you otherwise, then something's up with that. Because as per SRAM itself, you don't need to put grease in there. Okay. Tighten it up. I'll torque that down later on. Let's see it in action. Let's press this to release. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now we need to put the new chain in, but before that, we're going to change the cog as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take off the tire, this whole wheel, we're going to take off this cassette and the chain, because we're going to put something better. Okay, what's going to happen to the new parts then? The new part will go to the wife's bike. Wait, first things first. Yeah. That's it. Okay then, before you do this, if you're a Hope user, you need to pull this off. Just need a pair of pliers, long nose. This comes off. Okay, change position. Ingatan ang rotor. It's off. Okay, time to put on the nice stuff. XX1 gold. So let's go. This thing locks in so much better than the GX1. I forgot to put back the cap. Take two. We'll go. Okay, for the final part of this install, we put in the gold chain for the gold cog. Haven't opened this, so let's open it. There we go. So to size this up, I'll use the old chain and just do that length for length. But if you're doing this as a fresh install, you'll need to follow the manufacturer's recommendations on how you should be doing this. So let's get the links first. We'll need that for later. That's another thing. That's one. And here's the other. Alright, we're gonna need off too much. Let's be ready before. Okay, so here. So I have an old chain. We'll just go along the length. Okay, it tells me I need to cut here. Let me see. Okay, so let's get to breaking chains. See, we didn't take off too much. Okay, now we need to put this back in. And to do this, you need to have the SRAM level, the SRAM logo right side up. I think this is unidirectional. So first things first, put it here. Through the chain ring. Yes, yes. I know. Okay. Stop it. You need to put this in through here at the front. Then go to the back. And through. That's how you do it. Okay. Now get both ends and we'll stick them together. The curve need to be on the outside. And you'll see there's an arrow that points towards the direction of the chain. Okay, stick those two together, clip, pull a little, and then let this go. Hey, let go. Okay. Alright. Give it a spin. Follow the chain. The new chain link goes through, and once it's up here, hold the brake and just simply tap on the cranks, and that's gonna lock it. So, okay, looks good. Almost perfect. We'll micro adjust this later on, but for now I'm happy it didn't go through, it didn't jump outside when it went to the highest cog. But on the lower part, I need to fix that. Yeah, the lower part needs adjusting. Yep, definitely. Okay, if you see here, I'm already shifted outwards to the heaviest gear. But my chain is left on the second highest gear, so we need to move the limits. So in the SRAM systems, let me adjust. Okay, so in the SRAM systems, this one in here controls the higher limit, and this one outside controls the lower limit. Okay, so the B limit, what that does is make sure that you have enough space between the cogs and the top pulley. Now this is way off, so we'll adjust this drastically. So what needs to happen is this center of the pulley here need to line up inside here. So this, if you can see, we're way off.